Welcome
to Shamba Shape Up Uganda.
We are traveling all over Uganda to find hardworking farmers.
We want to celebrate them while giving them the knowledge they need
to make their farms more productive and adapt to climate change.
We want to support them to get better yields and increase their income.
We will see how farmers can benefit from our experts' advice and turn their farms around into a profitable business,
while learning from each other in so many ways.
Join us on these journeys and share in the farmers' experience
on the Shamba Shape Up Uganda. Today we are traveling to Busoga region in Kamuli district to visit our farmers.
Wow, it's really greeny. Meet 65-year-old Kato Johnson Tibatia, retired but not tired veterinary doctor who lives in Bukaya Village BUGEYWA Parish.
Kato and his wife Bwza Margaret have 10 children who are all grown up and have left the family home, leaving Kato and Bwza to manage their 30 acres of land farm alone.
On their farm, they have dairy cows, bananas, coffee, mangoes, maize, beans, and goats.
But they tell us they have problems on their shamba.
Say on the side of mangoes, we have a problem of fruit flies that come and damage our mangoes and rot them. And another problem is the low prices. That on the farm buyers come and really give us very low prices. And then we have the major problem, we have the human pests like the thieves who come and invade our farm.
Human pests?
Yes.
That's a new one.
Our coffee, you have these, they call them trade boarers. They are certain insects. They go on drying the branches.
Oh. Okay.
And the seeds become black
When
they are not
ready yet.
When they are not ready.
The marketing is not good. You see some buyers gave us a good price and the others the small price.
So you have diseases in the coffee
and mangoes, yes.
And what about the cows?
We have poor breeds actually that give us very little milk. The little milk that we receive is locally consumed. Yeah. Because we are lucky that we are in that breeding center and milk is very much wanted.
How many liters of milk do you get?
Well, when they have just calved, we get 30 liters, but as time goes, it goes on decreasing. And right now we have 12 liters, but because the calves have matured and they have even become pregnant.
Again?
We have conceived.
Okay.
Kato and Margaret, you don't have to worry. We don't come alone. We come with experts that are going to help you. Yes.
For this couple, their major enterprise is mangoes, and I love mangoes. This is going to be mango paradise for me.
Now to how I shopped this technology of growing mangoes, I went to Luero. I found very many people growing mangoes. And I realized I found them getting a lot of money from the mangoes. So when I came back here, having shopped that technology, but I started with 7 plants of mangoes. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we went on expanding. As we talk now, we have 11 acres of mangoes.
So Agnes, you've had the fruit flies. These are very dangerous animals, venomous. Once they get you, they can shred you to pieces. They have tongues, they have talons.
Fruit flies?
Yes, they are descendants of dragons. Let me in fact go and check on them.
They are flies, for crying out loud. I know he just wants to go and eat mangoes. Frog, huh? Frog.
To start off, I have invited Alex Mayamba, a senior researcher on mangoes, to come and help Kato manage his mango orchard from pests. Alex goes on to show us to manage fruit flies with these simple steps.
I'll give you about 4 methods that you can use that can help you to overcome this problem so that you can be able to market or to sell your fruits when they are okay. One of them is orchard sanitation. And we've done research on this. It works. Though farmers, you've not picked it up well, but this is what we advise you to do. And orchard sanitation, it's the picking all the mangoes that have fallen on the ground. Not only the ripe ones, but even the young ones. When I was moving around, I also picked a small mango, which is very young. If you open it up also, you'll find these maggots are there. So meaning even the young mangoes are supposed to be picked. You don't pick only the ripe mangoes. You pick all the mangoes that are falling on the ground, because once this mango falls from the tree, even when it's not ripe, it goes through a process. It starts ripening somehow. So the fruit flies can come and lay eggs in here as well, even when it's on the ground.
All right.
Okay.
So Alex, we have picked the mangoes.
Yes.
So what do we do next?
You'll have to dig holes in your garden and bury them in there. So the aim is to kill the maggots which are in the mangoes.
Okay.
So you are trying to reduce the fruit fly population
Yes,
in the Shamba.
exactly.
Okay.
The other technique is to use traps, or we call them lures. And they are chemicals that have been made to imitate or to be like the natural fruit fly, because we have a male and a female. So this fruit fly that we tell you to put in, it is attracting the males. Naturally, when insects are in their natural setting, they also mate. But there is a smell the female one sends so that the male can come. So that's what we put in that trap, in the lure. Then the other one, as it sends, it thinks it is coming to mate, but we've already impregnated this chemical with an insecticide. So when they come, they just die. So in the long run, you'll have depleted the reproduction process.
Okay.
But
The pheromone attracts males. They rush to the trap thinking they are heading to females for mating, but immediately die after getting into the jar.
one thing I want to mention briefly is these fruit flies are not only eating mangoes, they also go to other fruits. Like guavas, it's very sweet for them. Actually, most guavas, if you go somewhere, you will find them with this. So when I tell you to put it throughout the year, some guavas or other fruits are there already, even when the mango is off. So they will go the other side. So you have to attract them so that you kill them.
Step 3. Spraying using chemicals.
We have so many chemicals on the market. You can spray when the mangoes are starting to, when they are mature, to ripeness, so that you start killing those which are coming to ovipost. Yeah.
Step 4. Fruit bagging.
Is use of bags, and we call it bagging. And we normally recommend for few fruits or compound fruits and off-season fruits when there are not so many, because when there are many, it's not practical. But when you have few fruits and you're targeting a certain market, then you can afford to bag. And also for export, because when you bag this fruit, its skin looks so smooth. So for the market, export market, it will be perfect for you. You'll put the bag after like 1 month after the fruit set. So leave it up to when the fruit is mature.
So, Mr. Kato, what variety is this?
This is Bire variety.
Bire.
Bire.
This looks juicy.
Very juicy and nice and fun.
Hey, Frog,
Yes.
I can see you already with the fruit fly.
So,
Anyway, Mr. Kato, remember I told you about the expert, and thank you for the mango. The expert, the coffee actually waiting.
Okay, we go.
Let's go see him.
We go.
Yes.
Hugo is waiting for us.
Uganda is one of Africa's leading exporters of coffee, but our farmers are always complaining about how low the prices are and how they don't get a good harvest. We have invited an expert on coffee, Andrew Magombe, to see if we can help our farmer.
As a coffee farmer, I'd just like to ask one thing. How was your harvest? Because we want to talk money.
I realized 1,800 kilograms of
No,
Kase.
that is FAQ. In what size of land?
That was 4 acres.
1,800 kilograms of FAQ in 4 acres.
Yeah.
Okay. Now each acre at a spacing of 10 feet
feet
by 10 feet, in an acre you'll be getting, those are 450 trees. Meaning if there are 4 acres, that is 450 times 4, which is 1,800 trees.
Yes.
So from 1,800 coffee trees, you were able to get 1,800 kilograms of FAQ. Meaning each tree gave you what?
1
1 kilogram. Now the question comes, is that the expected yield per tree? We need to compare the expected yield per tree under good management with what you got. Under good management, where you are doing the basic requirements to the tree. You are feeding it well, you are managing the diseases, you are controlling weeds, okay? 1 coffee tree is expected to give you 2 kilograms of FAQ or Kase. So that means what you missed out was 1 kilogram per tree. It means you lost or you missed 1,800 kilograms. So it means you were meant to get
3,600
kilos
FAQ.
okay, of FAQ.
How can you help them do better?
Let me ask, how have you been feeding your tree?
It has been feeding naturally.
So if you just helped it and gave it the necessary nutrients it requires, that is one step to increasing your yield. Feed the tree well by giving it the right nutrients. Give it the right manure fertilizer at the right time and apply it well. Secondly, when you look at your coffee garden, you don't have to rely on only coffee. Intercrop your coffee with, for example, banana. In an acre of coffee, you put 112 bananas. That is every 4 plants, 1 banana. Now, if well managed, each banana plant gives you 3 bunches per year. That's the way you can make your coffee garden more productive and getting more value out of it. Because coffee alone, it has 1 major harvest season, and yet all your needs do not wait. The needs are always continuing to come.
Yes.
So it is better to have such intercrops that can support your coffee. Third way of increasing your profitability from your coffee is control pests and diseases. The tree needs to be kept healthy, free from pests and diseases. I was moving around and we saw some black coffee twig borer. Those ones are capable of causing more than 50% yield loss. So probably part of the yield you missed out, the other 1 kilogram, could have been caused by lack of nutrition, but also the black coffee twig borer, which I saw the signs. I also saw some signs of the coffee berry borer, the berries were drying on. So that one also causes significant yield loss. So if you control those, you are trying to regain that 1 kilogram per tree you had lost out. So many farmers are complaining that they are not satisfied with the profitability of their coffee gardens. You may not do much on the price as a farmer, but what you can manipulate or change or adjust, which is in your control, is the yield. Increase the yield of productivity per tree and productivity of the total farm that you have by doing those other things we have just talked about. Then when you are marketing your coffee, add value. How do we add value? Instead of selling fresh cherries, move a step and take it to the factory, mill and sell FAQ. So if you marketed your coffee in form of FAQ, that will be okay. I'm happy that you are doing FAQ. If you check the price of coffee on your phone, the price of FAQ per kilogram is 6,700 shillings.
To get the prices of coffee in your area, just go to New Message, type the word Robusta, and include the name of your area, then send it to 7197. You will get a message back with the prices. People, we've had an amazing day. We talked about coffee and how the farmer can get a better yield out of his farm. And my friend here, Frob, handled and tackled the fruit fly and the pricing of the mangoes, right?
Yes, the pricing of the mangoes, I did not do it, but yeah, it was beautiful. Yes, such a long day.
It's a brand new day, and we are still shaping up Kato and Margaret's farm in Bukaya Village. Yesterday, we looked at how to manage fruit fly and also how to increase their coffee production.
Before we can get to the farm, I decided to pass by the local market to find out the prices of mangoes. I was fortunate to meet Mr. Mukisa, a mango trader who agreed to go with me to Kato's farm. So, Mr. Mukisa,
Yes.
I can see the mangoes are looking juicy.
Yes.
How do you gauge the quality before you bring them here? Yes, sir.
You have talked about the quality of these fruits. You said that I should manage to these cabbies, that the fruits are really clean and smooth.
Yeah.
It's like that when I prune, even they become even more juice. The juice increases. Assuming all that you have stated is done, how do you go about it with the price?
Nkusasula okusinza ku size.
Yes.
Tommy sasulako nga size bei ya njawulo. Takataka oba Kent n'ebire. Bei ate bayako ya wansi.
Ya wansi.
Kati okugeza. Kati Tommy ono tukola emiyembe esatu kwamu 10.
Siringi 10. Just as you have seen.
Yes.
Really, my prices are really very low, almost of no value to me. I cannot actually make me sustain the good standards, because he's selling at a mango at 250. 250 shillings per mango.
So Alex,
Yes.
how can we improve our productivity to get better market prices?
I've had Mr. Kato crying of low market prices
Yes.
for his mangoes.
Yes.
Actually, they were telling him about 250 a mango, yet when you go to the market, you get it at 2,000. And one of the challenges they were indicating is the quality of the fruits. He needs to improve on his agronomic and pest management practices.
Okay.
So if he puts all the agronomic practices and pest management practices, you'll be able to get quality fruits which will compete favorably. Because sometimes our fruits are not of that quality. They can't even go to that supermarket where you say they sell one mango at 5,000.
Okay.
So it's for this local market where people want to have many at low prices. So that's the challenge you're getting. But if you put in practice, you control the fruit flies, you control other diseases, then you'll be able to compete, and someone from supermarket Uchumi will be able to make a call here and you send direct there, and you avoid the middleman.
I get the point.
Yes.
As Frob is busy enjoying all the mangoes, I walked around to see Kato's cows and the challenges that he has. Kato gets 30 liters of milk daily from 3 cows. 2 cows will calve in 3 months, but since he is a retired vet, he feels he should improve the breed to get more from dairy farming. How will Michael Omol from CKL help them?
Mr. Kato, we've just seen some of the cows right here. How many are they in total?
We are 13 in total.
And how many are milkers?
Only 3.
How many liters do you get per a day?
And when they have just calved, we get 30 liters. Right now I'm getting 12 liters a day.
How would you like to improve it?
Maybe according to my thinking, I would say the breed. Because the breed I have is not really good. Yeah, I would say that to improve the breed, maybe I could use AI.
Have you done AI before?
No.
Okay. And that's why you come in, Michael.
Yeah.
What do you have to say about all this?
Okay, 3 cows giving you 12 liters of milk per day is on the very low. However much the breeds are poor, but it is on the very low. Because if he wants to really improve on the breeds, then he really needs to understand what exactly it entails. Yeah. So Bwana Kato,
Yes.
you want to improve what you have right now. You have the local breed. You want to get other breeds that will better breeds that will give you one better good production of milk.
Yes.
That will be in good health all the time.
Yes.
Sometimes you have cows that are not very healthy. They tend to fall sick all the time. Now you want to improve on that. You have a cow that has a very poor body conformation, or the lookout of the cow does not look very appealing. You want to improve on that.
Yes.
So all these is what we call breeding. You want to select the best cow for you to get the future results which are better than what you have right now.
Exactly, that's
Yes.
what I need. Yeah.
With breeding, there is what we call a breeding goal. Now, as a farmer, when you want to improve these cows, what do you want to achieve?
I want to realize good milk capacity.
Yes.
Then two, animals that are really not really very susceptible to diseases. Because there are breeds that are really very susceptible to disease, like Frisians.
Yes, yes.
But according to my locality and even my neighbors, I think it's better you get breeds which are really a bit resistant and good milkers. Yeah.
So that is what we call a breeding goal.
Yes.
With a breeding goal, you have your why. Like, why exactly am I doing this breeding? You want to get better milk production, you want to get cows which are resistant to diseases and also can survive the climatic conditions.
Yes, that's right.
So what are you going to use out there? What else is there that I can use to improve on the ones that I have right now? So today, we're talking of you want to improve your cows. So you're going to do AI. Then there is what we call a bull catalog. A bull catalog has information of the cows which are out there that can help to improve what you have in the farm. For example, if you have a cow that you're seeing is giving you 2 liters and you want to improve and get a cow that can give you at least 10 liters, so you'll get into a bull catalog. It has information for a cow and it gives you the capacity of milk that the cow can produce. So you will need to look at that, see, okay, my cow is giving me 2 liters. Now I'm looking at this cow, it can give me an extra 10 liters of milk. So the bull catalog tells you that information, and now you select that particular bull, you get it into your cow that you have right now. And as we say, breeding is not something that can happen in one night. It is a process. Every time you're inseminating, the first time with the AI or any breeding that you're doing, it is 50-50. So the cow has 50% of characteristics, and then now the bull has 50%, or the semen that you're giving has 50%. Then what your calf you're going to get has 50-50. So it is an improved aspect. Now, you talked about an aspect of cows which are resistant. And you see, it is not just about production, it is also about the health. So right now, we are in a tropical area. There are those breeds we call tropical breeds. For example, I'll highly advise, there is a bull that is called Girolando. Girolando is one type that will help you to at least cover that aspect of resistance. It is a bull that has been crossed from the buffalo in the previous years, and we have it in the market as of now. That bull will help you at least to resist other aspects of diseases that are caused by ticks, which are the main menace, main problem that farmers have in the market. Yes, tick-borne diseases are what affect us so much, so you need to improve on that with such kind. Because it is a dual-purpose breed. It gives you milk and you can still have it as beef. So that is it with breeding. Now you have your cows, you can improve on them. But you mentioned you have heifers as well. So with these heifers, this is where now your foundation is. So you really need to take good care of them in the best way possible. One, they really need to come on heat in the very right time. You need to inseminate them between 14 to 17 months. And this means that they have to have grown very well. So they need high quality pasture. They need mineral supplements. We have a salt that is called Maclic Plus. Maclic Plus is a salt that is specifically meant for heifers. So with your heifers, when you give them the Maclic Plus, they are able to improve on their fertility. That is, their reproductive system is growing very well, and you're able to reach 14 or 17 months in time for you to do the insemination. Maclic Plus helps the cows to even show the signs of heat in the very right time possible. With your heifers, you also need to feed them with high protein supplements. We have a product called Kupakula, which is a bypass protein. It gives your heifer high amounts of energy. It helps the heifer to grow very well, attaining the muscles in the right manner, and also improves on the hormones that are responsible for the calf or the heifer to show you signs of heat and also to come on heat in time. So we are looking at the heifers. They really need to be fed very well for the purpose of the hormones and also the growth, because they grow every day, and every day you need to attain that weight. If you don't feed them well, then you are losing. If they don't come on heat between 14 to 17 months, then as a farmer, you're a dairy farmer and you want to gain a calf every year, then you have already lost a time. So it is important to really look into that. And don't forget, with your heifers and even your calves, to always have a mineral block where they can always leak. This is just important for their bone formation, and it is important for their daily upkeep.
We thank Shamba Shape Up for the efforts made to come and give us light, and so I think we are now a step ahead.
Frob, what are you eating?
Nothing.
Caris, you too?